And government meteorologists issued a red alert for heat for the first time in the country's history, with those temps hitting all-time records. Meteorologist Elisa Rafa is here to break down exactly what we're seeing and how significant that is.
Yeah, the weather and climate community today has just been buzzing. This is unprecedented heat. Here's a look at that map, all of those deep reds and pinks. London hit 104 degrees Fahrenheit today. That is the all-time national record. Basically, that means that it has never been hotter in the UK ever before today, not in our recorded history. The previous record was set just 2 years ago in 2019 at 101 degrees, and again, that's for London. This is a look at some of the records broken today. All of these red dots that you see here are the daily records, the records for the date. But you see some of these back up here that have some black X's up in the UK. Those are the all-time records. At least 34 sites have exceeded the UK's previously nationally set record. 34 sites. It is just incredible. This is not just record heat. This is record heat on steroids. So this is the first time that the UK has exceeded 40 degrees Celsius, which is 104 degrees Fahrenheit. It is the first time that they've ever issued that red alert or that warning for heat in the UK. London is higher in latitude than Bangor, Maine, right? To put this into some perspective, our hottest temperature on record in Charlotte is 104 degrees, but we sit hundreds of miles south of them. Okay, so again, think of Bangor, Maine hitting heat like this. This is the type of climate that they usually have. The fire department declaring a major incident when it comes to fires. Those 40 degrees Celsius days are made 10 times more likely by climate change. The chief scientist talking about this today in research that they've done with the Met Office. He said he didn't think he'd ever see heat like this in his career. Take a listen.
In some ways, of course, 40 degrees C is an arbitrary figure because we see the impacts of heat waves at lower temperatures. But for me, it's a real reminder that the climate has changed and it will continue to change. Research conducted here at the Met Office has demonstrated that it's virtually impossible for the UK to experience 40 degrees C in an undisrupted climate. But climate change driven by greenhouse gases has made these extreme temperatures possible, and we're actually seeing that possibility now.
Virtually impossible, he said. So how can this happen? Well, when we have a warming climate, warm becomes normal. You can see that there. So our hot days are happening more frequently. If warm is normal, then hot is really not that hot anymore, and the extreme heat gets even more extreme. So that's how some of these extremes are becoming more likely and more possible. And we see that not just in Europe, we're seeing it also in parts of Texas and Oklahoma happening right today. And we're going to talk about that coming up in the 5 o'clock hour, Annie. Just incredible, unprecedented, unspeakable heat. Just really at a loss for words about what's been going on today.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about it. Elisa, thank you.